The year is 2028. For years, the multinational company Omnicorp has supplied the military with advanced drones that patrol dangerous areas. Each robot uses scanners to decide instantly whether someone is a threat. TV host Novak believes these machines should replace police officers in American cities, but the public fears them, and the government refuses to approve officers that cannot feel. To support his argument, Novak invites a military commander onto his show to explain how the system works. At the same time, a reporter broadcasts live from the Middle East, showing the robots on patrol. As the reporter walks through the streets, he points out that the machines avoid harming anyone who is not identified as a threat, calling it proof that the safety system works. The local people clearly dislike living under robotic patrols. A group of rebels secretly moves through the area carrying heavy weapons before launching an attack on the machines. A fierce battle quickly spreads across the streets. Ground robots fire back while flying drones strike anyone identified as an attacker. Buildings are blasted apart, and several rebels jump from rooftops onto the robots to disable them. As explosions spread through the area, one robot finds a frightened young boy holding a knife only to protect himself. The scanner identifies the knife as a threat, and the robot immediately shoots and kills him. Novak refuses to change his opinion. He tells his audience the robot acted correctly and says it is simply part of keeping the city safe. Meanwhile, Detective Alex arrives at the police station to meet with his captain. She demands an explanation after hearing complaints from his co-workers about the previous night's operation. Alex explains that he and his partner had gone undercover to meet a group of criminals. They tricked a weapons dealer into revealing a stash of illegal firearms before arresting him. Later, when Alex checked the evidence room, the weapons had disappeared, and no paperwork showed they had been removed. Someone inside the department had taken them. Alex and his partner later met the gang leader at a restaurant while still undercover. Before they could continue, the gang leader received a phone call warning him that Alex was a police officer. He immediately walked out and ordered his men to kill them. A gunfight broke out across the restaurant. The two officers returned fire, but they were badly outnumbered. When they spotted an opening, they escaped through the back alley. Alex made it out safely, but his partner was shot during the escape. After hearing everything, Alex's captain criticizes him for going in without backup and says she will personally investigate the dirty officer responsible. Meanwhile, in Washington, D.C., Omnicorp CEO Sellers once again tries to convince government officials to approve robot police. The senators reject the proposal. Back at Omnicorp headquarters, Sellers meets with his team to find a way to change public opinion. Since the senators keep arguing that robots cannot feel, Sellers decides they need to combine a human with a machine. Elsewhere, Dr. Norton helps a patient adjust to a new pair of robotic hands. Norton develops advanced prosthetics that respond to the user's own emotions. To play the guitar again, the patient must learn to control the artificial hands through concentration. Their session is interrupted when Sellers arrives. He privately asks Norton to build a human-machine hybrid. Norton meets with Sellers and the rest of the team to consider possible candidates. Every retired police officer they review has lived with their injuries for too long and carries too much emotional trauma to return to duty. They decide they need someone with much more recent injuries. In another part of the city, Alex's hostile co-workers reveal that they are the corrupt officers. They warn the gang leader that the police are investigating him. To stop the case, they decide Alex has to be eliminated. Later, while Alex visits his injured partner in the hospital, a criminal secretly places a bomb underneath his car. That evening, Alex returns home and spends time with his wife Clara and their son David. As Alex and Clara begin getting intimate, the alarm on his car suddenly goes off. Alex steps outside to investigate. The moment he approaches the vehicle, it explodes, leaving him critically injured. As soon as Omnicorp learns about the explosion, the company invites Clara to its headquarters with an offer. They can replace Alex's destroyed body with advanced mechanical parts and keep him alive. Clara hesitates, but the doctors describe the full extent of Alex's injuries in graphic detail. They explain that without immediate approval, he will die. With no other option, Clara agrees. 3 months later, Alex appears to be dancing happily with Clara at a party inside their home. The image suddenly breaks apart. Scientists reveal Alex's new body. Nearly 90% of him has been replaced with machinery, while his brain remains human. He is reliving old memories as the system activates. When Alex finally wakes up, he is confused and overwhelmed. Norton reminds him of what happened and carefully helps him take his first steps. The mechanical body feels unnatural. The moment Alex hears someone call him an amputee, he panics and demands that the suit be removed. Norton tries to calm him down, but Alex violently shoves him aside and runs through the building, knocking away anyone who tries to stop him. Alex runs with incredible speed. When he reaches the wall around the facility, he easily jumps over it. As he starts running again, Norton decides to shut him down remotely. A moment later, Alex wakes up back in the lab. Norton removes the main sections of the robotic body, showing that only a few organic parts remain. There is no way for Alex to leave the machine behind. Norton explains it was the only way to save his life. Alex says he would rather be dead than become a machine and asks Norton to disconnect him. Norton reminds him that Clara approved the operation and that his family is waiting for him. He tells Alex he should keep going for her sake. To prove it, Norton lets Alex call Clara. Alex only shows her his face. Clara tells him he still looks handsome and says she cannot wait to see him again. Now willing to cooperate, Alex stays at the lab overnight while his body undergoes maintenance. The next day, he begins training with Rick, the military officer who commands Omnicorp's robotic forces. Rick believes the robots are already perfect and thinks adding a human is a waste of time and money. Even so, he equips Alex with weapons that slide into hidden compartments inside his legs. Alex and one of the robots enter a simulation where they must eliminate armed criminals while rescuing civilians. The robots complete the task with little delay. Rick's prediction proves correct. The machines instantly evaluate each situation and react, while Alex pauses briefly between identifying a threat and taking action. Later that night, while alone, Alex uses a computer to follow the investigation into the gang leader. The next day, Sellers is unhappy with the simulation results. He angrily orders Norton to solve the problem. He also says Alex needs a better appearance for television and tells the team to design a new tactical suit. Back at the lab, Norton opens Alex's head and changes parts of his brain. The modifications make Alex believe he still has free will, while the machine secretly makes the decisions. Alex also receives a complete redesign, replacing his old armor with a sleek black suit. Afterward, they take Alex to an abandoned building for another test. This time he must face Rick and an entire group of robots by himself. Using his visor to scan the area, Alex quickly analyzes the battlefield. His reflexes are flawless as he immediately opens fire on every robot without hesitation. He also moves into cover whenever shots come his way, avoiding every attack. One after another, the robots are destroyed until only Rick remains. Alex shoots Rick's exoskeleton armor and wins the exercise. His reaction time is perfect throughout the test, and he never realizes the machine is making the choices. The experiment is declared a success. Some time later, Norton finally takes Alex home to visit his family. Alex hesitates outside and gathers the courage to go in. As soon as Clara sees him, she hugs him without hesitation. David is cautious at first, but after Alex lets him touch the mechanical parts of his body, David says he is happy to have him back and mentions he has been saving games for them to watch together. The visit is short because Alex must return to the lab that night for maintenance. Back at the facility, Alex reunites with his partner, who has fully recovered. Alex promises he will find the people responsible for what happened. A few days later, Sellers prepares to introduce Alex to the public during a major event. Norton begins uploading every police record and criminal file dating back to 2011. Alex also gains access to every security camera across the city. The amount of information overwhelms his human brain. When Alex watches the recording of his own car exploding, he suffers a seizure and collapses. Norton believes the public event should be cancelled, but the Omnicorp team insists that he fix the problem. With no other choice, Norton sends everyone out except his assistant. He suppresses Alex's emotions, leaving him to function more like a machine. After that, the rest of the database downloads without any problems. At the public presentation, Alex stays focused only on his mission. He ignores Clara and his friends, seeing everyone only as civilians or criminals instead of people he knows. Once he steps onto the stage, his scanner begins identifying every face in the crowd. It quickly detects a wanted criminal standing only a few steps in front of several police officers. Alex immediately leaps into the crowd and captures the suspect within seconds without injuring anyone. The successful arrest makes the public admire Alex. On television, Novak points to the incident as proof that robots are superior, saying police officers had been standing beside a criminal without realizing it. Clara is upset because neither she nor David is allowed to speak with Alex. They are not allowing him to live a normal life at all. Norton tells her not to worry. He says it is only a temporary effect of the medication and that Alex will improve. The following day, Alex reports for duty at the police station and announces that he will arrest 13 criminals before the day is over. Ignoring his partner's concerns, Alex rides off on a motorcycle. Using his access to police records and the city's security cameras, he quickly tracks down a group of drug dealers. Most of them escape, but Alex catches one dealer. He pressures the man until he reveals the location of their main base. Moments later, Alex tracks down an illegal drug lab. He rides his motorcycle straight into the building, firing at every criminal inside. Regular bullets do nothing to stop him. Even when attackers try to shoot him from behind, his scanners detect them, and he quickly takes them down. The team at Omnicorp is pleased with the results. Sellers gives Rick complete access to monitor Alex at all times as a precaution. Over the following days, Alex becomes a hero across the city, stopping crimes wherever they happen. Novak repeatedly praises him on television and invites Sellers onto a show. Sellers argues that public opinion is finally shifting in favor of robotic police. When one senator tries to object, Novak cuts him off before he can continue. Meanwhile, the corrupt officers meet with the gang leader to figure out how to stop Alex, whose actions have made their operation much harder. Some time later, Clara runs through busy traffic to finally reach Alex. She begs him to show some emotion and reminds him that David has been suffering from nightmares and needs his father. At first, Alex appears unaffected. As he rides away, he begins investigating the situation like a machine. He searches security footage and discovers that David witnessed the car explosion, leaving him traumatized. Learning this deeply affects Alex. His human mind slowly begins reversing Norton's emotional suppression. Furious that his family has been suffering because of him, Alex decides to solve the case himself. The staff at Omnicorp notice the change through Alex's monitoring system and consider shutting him down. Norton refuses, pointing out that Alex is still investigating a crime, even if it happens to be his own. Alex returns to his house. Using footage from every available security camera, he reconstructs the day of the bombing and watches the moment Clara and David witness the explosion. Following the few clues he has, Alex tracks down one of the gang leader's associates. He drags the man through a car window, breaks his hand, and steps on it until the criminal gives him the phone number of the gang leader's driver. Alex traces the driver's last phone call and pinpoints the gang's hideout. While Alex heads there, officers at the police station discover he is investigating his own attack. The gang leader is quickly warned that Alex is on his way. By the time Alex reaches the hideout, the gang is waiting in complete darkness with night vision goggles and heavy weapons. Alex crashes into the building on his motorcycle and activates his own night vision. A gunfight immediately begins. No matter how many criminals attack or how many bullets they fire, Alex steadily moves through the building, shooting everyone in his path until no one is left alive. This time, however, he does suffer some damage during the battle. After the fight, Alex restores the building's power and scans every weapon for fingerprints. The results finally identify the corrupt police officer. Alex rushes to the police station. He confronts the officers and displays the evidence across every computer screen. One corrupt officer attacks him. Alex immediately shoots him in self-defense. The second officer panics and admits that their superior planned everything. After hearing the confession, Alex shoots him as well. Alex then confronts their commanding officer and demands a confession. Before she can respond, Rick remotely shuts Alex down. Rick contacts Sellers and tells him they can use the situation to their advantage. Soon afterward, Novak features the incident on his television show, claiming it proves machines are better than humans because they cannot be bribed. The following day, government officials begin voting in favor of introducing robotic police into local law enforcement. The broadcast is interrupted when Clara appears on the news. She tells the public that she has not been allowed to see her husband and that nobody at Omnicorp has answered her calls. Clara's public statement worries Sellers. He fears Alex's humanity could fully return, causing them to lose control of him and jeopardizing the new law. Retiring Alex would make the project appear to be a failure. Instead, Sellers decides Alex should die and be remembered as a heroic figure. Sellers orders Norton to carry it out. Norton angrily refuses at first, but Sellers offers to fund his laboratory for the next 10 years. Norton finally agrees on the condition that Alex's family receives compensation as well. Afterward, Sellers orders Rick to prepare the robots. As the senators officially approve the new law, Sellers meets with Clara and David and leads them to believe that Alex has already died. Meanwhile, Norton arrives at the laboratory and finds soldiers already waiting there to seize Alex. They open fire, forcing Norton to run. Norton reaches Alex first and activates a device that makes Sellers believe Alex is dead. Moments later, Alex wakes up. Norton reveals that he secretly removed Alex's transmitter. Without it, nobody can monitor his vital signs or remotely shut him down ever again. After quickly shooting both soldiers, Alex learns the truth from Norton. Norton explains the entire plan, and Alex decides he has to kill Sellers. Norton tries to stop him, but Alex leaves on his motorcycle. As Alex rides through the city, Rick spots him from his car and warns Sellers. Sellers is just about to announce Alex's death during a live broadcast. His security team immediately escorts Sellers, Clara, and David to the rooftop to wait for a rescue helicopter. Meanwhile, Norton goes to the police station to find Alex's partner and asks for his help. Alex soon arrives at Omnicorp headquarters, where Rick's robots and armed guards are already waiting for him. Alex drops one guard with a single move, forcing the others to surrender. He then crashes into the building on his motorcycle and begins fighting the remaining robots. Unlike the criminals he faced before, these robots carry heavier weapons and stronger armor. Alex struggles against them. Powerful rounds repeatedly hit him, and when he jumps onto one robot to stop it, the machine throws him away, trapping him beneath fallen debris. Alex shoots his way free, but his damaged leg slows him down. As he runs, the robots open fire from behind. Just then, a police truck smashes into the building. Alex's partner steps directly in front of him, causing the robots to stop firing because police officers are marked as protected in their system. The opening allows Alex to escape through a rear hallway. Deeper inside the building, Alex confronts Rick and tries to shoot him. The system refuses because Rick is classified as a non-threat, preventing Alex from attacking. Rick taunts Alex by firing warning shots. As he prepares to finish him, Alex's partner arrives and shoots Rick first. Before dying, Rick fires back and wounds Alex's partner. Alex immediately rushes to him, but the injury is not fatal, and they only need to wait for an ambulance. Alex then heads to the rooftop. When the helicopter sees him, it immediately flies away without rescuing anyone. Sellers is certain Alex cannot attack because he is also marked as a non-threat. Seeing Alex struggle against his programming, Sellers threatens to kill Clara and David just in case. The threat has the opposite effect. Alex's love for his family finally overcomes the programming. He fires his weapon, killing Sellers as Sellers shoots back. Alex collapses onto the rooftop. Clara and David rush over to him, but Alex tells them he is alright. Some time later, Norton gives Alex back the prototype body and tells him he is finally free to spend time with his family. Meanwhile, television reports reveal that the government has decided robots should not patrol the streets after all. The law is cancelled, especially after Norton agrees to testify and admits everything they did was wrong. Novak reacts furiously on live television, ending his rant by reminding viewers that the United States is still the greatest country in the world. Thanks for watching till the end and subscribe ScenePhoria for more recap videos.